Have you ever thought that your daily morning walks, the ones you've been enjoying for decades, might actually be doing more harm than good after you hit 65? It sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? Most of us have been told that walking is the ultimate low-impact exercise, perfect for seniors, heart health, and keeping joints mobile. But recent medical studies and doctor insights are revealing a surprising truth: walking too much at an older age can accelerate aging in ways you may never have imagined. Take Mr. Harold Jenkins, a 72-year-old retiree from Des Moines, Iowa. Every morning for the past 10 years, Harold would walk 90 minutes to 2 hours around his neighborhood, rain or shine. He considered it his secret to staying youthful and active. But about a year ago, Harold started noticing persistent joint pain in his knees, fatigue that wouldn't go away, and a strange sense of overall sluggishness that seemed unusual for someone who had always prided himself on his stamina. A visit to his doctor, Dr. Sandra Lee, revealed something that shook him. His excessive walking had contributed to accelerated wear and tear on his joints and even slightly elevated markers of inflammation in his blood, which are linked to faster biological aging. This revelation isn't unique to Harold. According to research published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, seniors who engage in high volumes of repetitive walking without proper pacing, rest, or complementary exercises are at a higher risk for joint degeneration, muscle fatigue, and even cardiovascular strain. It's not about walking itself being harmful, it's about walking too much, too intensely, without listening to your body's changing needs. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, I thought exercise was supposed to slow aging, not speed it up? That's exactly why this video is so important. We're going to uncover 5 critical reasons why walking excessively after 65 can accelerate aging. And more importantly, I'll share safer, smarter alternatives to keep you active, energetic, and vibrant well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond, without causing hidden damage to your body. As we go through this, pay close attention. Some of these signs are subtle and easy to overlook, especially if you've always been an active walker. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why walking too much can be harmful, what your body is trying to tell you, and what practical steps you can take instead. If you've ever wondered, am I walking the right amount, or could my daily walks actually be aging me faster, then stay with us, because what you're about to learn could change the way you move forever. Reason number 1, joint wear and tear. One of the first hidden dangers of walking too much after 65 is joint wear and tear. Our joints, particularly the knees, hips, and ankles, are naturally prone to degeneration as we age. While walking is low impact compared to running or jumping, repetitive movement over long periods without adequate rest can still stress the cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. This can lead to osteoarthritis, chronic inflammation, and persistent joint discomfort, especially if you're walking longer distances than your body can comfortably handle. Take Mrs. Evelyn Carter, a 68-year-old retired schoolteacher from Boulder, Colorado. Evelyn loved her daily 3-mile walks, believing they kept her heart healthy and her mind sharp. Over time, she began noticing stiffness in her knees and mild swelling after long walks. Ignoring these signs, she continued her routine. A consultation with her orthopedic doctor revealed early-stage osteoarthritis in both knees. Dr. Michael Huang explained, "Walking is excellent for cardiovascular health, but too much walking in seniors can accelerate the breakdown of joint cartilage. This is why doctors' warning about excessive walking is a very real concern for older adults." Scientific data supports this caution. Research from the Arthritis Foundation shows that seniors who walk extensively, especially without alternating with low-impact strengthening exercises, have a higher incidence of joint degeneration compared to those who follow balanced routines. Excessive walking also increases the release of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, which contributes to faster biological aging and chronic pain. This aligns perfectly with our key phrase, "Why walking too much can harm joints," and highlights the importance of understanding doctors why walking in moderation is essential. So, what should seniors do instead? Experts recommend mixing walking with gentle strength training, stretching, and mobility exercises. These practices support joint health, improve balance, and reduce the risk of injuries. For example, simple resistance band exercises for the legs or low-impact water aerobics twice a week can strengthen muscles around the knees and hips, protecting joints from the cumulative stress of long walks. It's important to listen to your body. Signs like persistent knee stiffness, swelling, or unusual fatigue after a walk are red flags that you might be walking too much. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate walking but to balance it with recovery and cross-training. If you're curious about how to combine walking with safer alternatives, stay tuned, because the next sections will reveal the other 4 reasons walking too much after 65 can accelerate aging. By paying attention to these early signs and incorporating joint-friendly practices, seniors can enjoy walking safely while avoiding accelerated aging. So next time you lace up your walking shoes, think not just about steps taken, but about protecting your joints for the long run. Reason number 2, cardiovascular strain. While walking is often praised as heart healthy, doing it too much after 65 can actually place unexpected stress on your cardiovascular system. As we age, our heart and blood vessels naturally lose elasticity, and excessive repetitive activity can push the heart harder than intended. This is especially true for seniors walking long distances daily without proper pacing or rest. The result? Increased risk of high blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, and overall cardiovascular fatigue, all of which contribute to accelerated aging. Consider Mr. Leonard Brooks, a 70-year-old retiree from Tampa, Florida. Leonard had walked over 5 miles every day for years, believing it kept him young and energetic. But during a routine checkup, his cardiologist, Dr. Karen Mitchell, noticed elevated blood pressure and early signs of left ventricular strain, a condition where the heart muscle thickens due to overexertion. Dr. Mitchell told him, "This is a classic example of why walking too much can have unintended consequences in seniors. Even moderate-intensity exercise can become harmful if done excessively, which is why doctors' warning about cardiovascular strain is important." Scientific research echoes these observations. A study published in Circulation, Heart Failure found that seniors who engage in prolonged daily walks without intervals or cross-training had higher markers of cardiac stress, compared to those who mixed walking with moderate resistance or flexibility exercises. In other words, while walking itself is beneficial, doing it too much, especially without listening to your body, can accelerate wear on the heart, a crucial organ in preventing premature aging. This perfectly ties in with our keywords: why walking too much can stress your heart, and doctors, why walking in moderation matters. So, what can you do instead to protect your heart while staying active? Experts recommend shorter walks combined with strength training, yoga, or swimming. Interval walking, alternating between moderate pace and slow pace, can also reduce cardiovascular strain while keeping the benefits of daily activity. Dr. Mitchell adds, "It's about balance, not elimination. You can still enjoy walking without overloading your heart." And now, a quick interactive question for those of you still watching: are you still with us? If yes, head to the comments and type number 2 to let us know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom for more practical advice and timeless tips for seniors. By doing this, you'll stay updated on ways to stay healthy, active, and wise in your golden years. By recognizing cardiovascular strain early and adjusting your routine, seniors can continue walking safely without accelerating aging. Remember, the goal is not to stop walking but to walk smarter, not longer, protecting your heart while keeping your body strong and youthful. Reason number 3, muscle fatigue and weakness. Another surprising consequence of walking too much after 65 is muscle fatigue and weakness. As we age, our muscles naturally lose mass and strength, a process called sarcopenia, which begins as early as our 40s but accelerates in the 60s and beyond. Overdoing even a low-impact activity like walking can lead to chronic fatigue, decreased muscle tone, and even reduced balance, which increases the risk of falls, a major concern for older adults. Take Mrs. Gloria Simmons, a 66-year-old retiree from Raleigh, North Carolina. Gloria had a habit of taking brisk, long walks every day, sometimes covering 6 miles without rest. She thought this would help maintain her strength and vitality. However, she soon noticed her legs feeling unusually heavy, her pace slowing, and occasional wobbling when climbing stairs. A visit to her physical therapist, Mark Donovan, revealed that her muscles were overworked and under-recovered, leading to both fatigue and early signs of muscle atrophy. Mark explained, many seniors don't realize that walking too much without targeted strength exercises can weaken muscles rather than strengthen them. This is a key reason doctors' warning about overwalking after 65 is so important. Scientific research supports these real-life observations. A study in the Journal of Gerontology, Biological Sciences found that seniors who focused solely on walking without complementary strength training experienced significantly greater muscle loss and weakness over time compared to peers who incorporated resistance exercises into their routine. Overworking muscles without recovery not only accelerates sarcopenia but also increases susceptibility to injury, joint pain, and loss of mobility. This perfectly highlights our keywords: why walking too much can cause muscle fatigue, and walking too long without recovery is risky. So what's the safe alternative? Experts recommend combining walking with targeted strength training at least twice a week, such as bodyweight exercises, light weights, or resistance bands. Even simple routines like squats, leg lifts, and seated calf raises can rebuild and maintain muscle strength, counteracting the negative effects of excessive walking. Additionally, incorporating rest days and stretching ensures muscles have time to recover, reducing fatigue and preserving overall mobility. By understanding the risks of muscle fatigue and weakness, seniors can tailor their exercise routines to maintain strength, prevent falls, and enjoy walking without accelerating aging. The key takeaway is balance. Don't just focus on the quantity of steps, but also on quality, recovery, and complementary exercises. Reason number 4, impact on sleep and recovery. Many seniors assume that walking every day will make them sleep better, but walking too much after 65 can actually disrupt sleep patterns and slow recovery, accelerating the aging process in ways that are not immediately obvious. Our bodies need sufficient rest to repair muscles, regulate hormones, and maintain overall health. Excessive physical activity without proper rest can lead to shallow sleep, nighttime awakenings, and reduced REM cycles, which are essential for cognitive function, mood stability, and physical regeneration. Mr. George Phillips, a 69-year-old retired accountant from Portland, Oregon, shared his experience. "I was walking 4 to 5 miles every morning, thinking it would tire me out for a good night's sleep. But instead, I found myself tossing and turning, waking up several times a night, and feeling exhausted the next day." A sleep specialist, Dr. Linda Harper, explained that George's high volume of daily walking caused overstimulation of his nervous system and delayed recovery for his muscles and joints. She told him, "This is exactly why doctors' warning about excessive walking after 65 is so important. Your body needs rest as much as movement to age gracefully." Scientific evidence supports this. A study in Sleep Medicine Reviews indicates that older adults who engage in high-intensity or excessive daily walking without rest or varied exercise routines experience poorer sleep quality and elevated stress hormones like cortisol, which are linked to faster cellular aging. In contrast, moderate walking combined with rest and gentle stretching improves sleep efficiency and supports long-term health. This aligns with our key phrases: why walking too much can disrupt sleep, and warning why walking excessively after 65 is risky. So, what's the smarter approach? Experts recommend shorter, mindful walks combined with relaxation techniques like deep breathing, light stretching, or yoga in the evening. Limiting long walks close to bedtime and listening to your body's signs of fatigue can enhance recovery and improve sleep quality, allowing muscles and joints to repair properly. By alternating walking days with recovery-focused routines, seniors can reap the benefits of exercise without sacrificing rest. And now, an interactive moment for all of you still watching. Are you paying attention to these signs? If yes, head to the comments and type number 4. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom to stay updated with practical tips for healthy aging, including how to exercise safely without accelerating the aging process. By prioritizing sleep and recovery alongside walking, seniors can maintain energy, mental clarity, and physical health, preventing the hidden aging effects of excessive walking. Remember, it's not just about moving, it's about moving smart and allowing your body to rest. Reason number 5, cognitive fatigue and mental strain. Walking is often praised not only for physical health but also for mental well-being. However, doing it too much after 65 can lead to cognitive fatigue and mental strain, subtly affecting memory, focus, and emotional resilience. The brain, like muscles and joints, needs a balance of activity and rest. Excessive repetitive activity without recovery can overtax the nervous system, leading to mental exhaustion, reduced alertness, and slower cognitive processing, which are early indicators of accelerated aging. Take Mrs. Marjorie Allen, a 71-year-old retired nurse from Madison, Wisconsin. Marjorie had a routine of walking nearly 6 miles daily while listening to audiobooks or trying to memorize poetry. At first, it seemed productive, but she soon noticed difficulty focusing, increased forgetfulness, and occasional confusion about simple tasks. Her neurologist, Dr. Samuel Reyes, explained, even moderate activities, when done excessively, can lead to cognitive overload in seniors. This is why doctors' warning about too much walking is crucial. Mental fatigue is just as real as physical fatigue. Scientific studies support Marjorie's experience. Research from the Journal of Aging Research shows that older adults who engage in long, repetitive walking routines without mental breaks or complementary cognitive exercises are more likely to report mental fatigue and slower reaction times. Interestingly, overexertion can also increase cortisol levels, a stress hormone that negatively impacts brain cells over time, contributing to accelerated cognitive aging. This ties in directly with our key phrases: why walking too much can strain the brain, doctors why walking moderation is important, and warning why walking excessively affects mental health. So how can seniors enjoy walking without harming their cognitive health? Experts recommend mixing walking with mental restorative practices, such as mindfulness, meditation, or lighter-paced strolls with nature observation. Even incorporating short breaks during long walks can reduce cognitive strain and promote mental clarity. Combining walking with mentally stimulating activities like gentle puzzles, reading, or social engagement ensures both body and brain stay healthy. By understanding the connection between physical and cognitive overexertion, seniors can prevent hidden mental stress while maintaining an active lifestyle. The goal is not to stop walking but to walk intelligently, combining physical movement with adequate rest and mental stimulation, preserving both brain function and overall vitality. These 5 reasons: joint wear and tear, cardiovascular strain, muscle fatigue, disrupted sleep, and cognitive stress, show clearly why walking too much after 65 can accelerate aging. But don't worry, there are smarter ways to stay active and healthy, which we'll summarize in the final paragraph. Closing: walking smarter, aging better. Now that we've explored the 5 hidden risks of walking too much after 65, joint wear and tear, cardiovascular strain, muscle fatigue, disrupted sleep, and cognitive stress, it's clear that staying active in your golden years isn't just about moving more, it's about moving smarter. Walking remains one of the best exercises for seniors, but excessive walking without proper pacing, recovery, and complementary routines can inadvertently accelerate aging. Take a moment to reflect on Harold from Des Moines, Evelyn from Boulder, Leonard from Tampa, Gloria from Raleigh, George from Portland, and Marjorie from Madison. Each of them loved walking and thought they were doing the right thing, yet they faced real challenges that impacted their health and overall well-being. Their stories remind us that listening to your body, incorporating balance, and following expert advice is crucial. It's not just about how far or how long you walk, it's about how you walk, when you rest, and how you support your body and mind along the way. So, what does walking smarter actually look like? It means combining moderate walks with strength training, flexibility exercises, mindful recovery, and mental restorative practices. Shorter walks with intentional pace changes, light resistance exercises, and scheduled rest days can protect joints, preserve heart health, maintain muscle strength, improve sleep, and support cognitive function. This approach aligns perfectly with our key phrases: why walking too much can be harmful, doctors' warning about excessive walking, and walking too long without balance accelerates aging. By following these practices, seniors can continue enjoying their favorite activity while minimizing hidden risks and supporting longevity. Before we wrap up, here's a friendly reminder for everyone still watching. If you've followed along through this journey and found these insights helpful, make sure to type number 5 in the comments to let us know. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends or family who are over 65, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom. By doing this, you'll gain access to more evidence-based tips, real-life stories, and timeless advice to help you age gracefully, stay active safely, and enjoy your golden years to the fullest. In conclusion, walking is not the enemy, it's one of the most effective tools for healthy aging. The key is moderation, balance, and paying attention to the signals your body sends. By combining walking with recovery, cross-training, and mindful routines, seniors can maximize the benefits of movement while preventing accelerated aging. Remember, your golden years are a chance to thrive, not just survive, and walking smarter is one of the simplest ways to support a vibrant, active, and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay wise, stay active, and let golden age wisdom guide you to a healthier, longer, and happier life.